Okay. So I'll start the class now. Wait a minute, I am just sharing the PPT on your screen. You can see the PPT?
Yes, ma'am.
So we were studying the chapter water resources, and most probably we can cover lots of part on Saturday, but Saturday was the PTM. That's why I was not able to take the class because of the PTM. But no issues. We will complete this chapter in this week and also the worksheet of today and tomorrow. 2 periods are there. So I will complete this chapter tomorrow, and on Saturday we will discuss the worksheet of the same chapter. Clear? So the topics that we are going to cover in this chapter are sources of water, surface, ground, lagoon, backward, and why irrigation is very important and the Indians are very needful for the irrigation. Next is favorable conditions and the factors which are always required for the water irrigation. Next is different methods of water irrigation. This is such an important point, and the main sum of the chapter is in this topic, methods of irrigation. Okay. Next is water conservation. The water conservation covers rainwater harvesting and its advantages, and now the new techniques with the help of which we can easily conserve the water. Because monsoon is going on, it's okay that northern India is not receiving that much of rainfall, but the southern part of India receives lots of rainfall during the monsoon or when the retreating monsoon is there. From the month of June to month of October, southern part of India, first East Western Ghat, then Eastern Ghat receives lots of water. So how they can harvest the water? बचा कैसे सकते हैं? इसको secure कैसे कर सकते हैं? Because in northern part of India we have the peninsular rivers always filled with water because they have originated from the snow-capped mountains of Himalayas. But in the southern areas, wherever we are talking about Krishna, Narmada, Kaveri, these are the big rivers of southern India. But they are not always filled with water. Why? Because these rivers does not originate from the snow-capped mountains. So that area, the southern India, middle to the southern area, always they're in a lack of water resources. That's why rainwater harvesting is very, very important in the southern part. And I will tell you the different points of rainwater harvesting and how the locals of South India use these policies of rainwater harvesting in their daily life. I will tell each and everything. Next, the sources of water. There are two main sources of water: surface water, groundwater. Surface water like river, pond, lake, ocean, whatever the water is presented there. It is just simply the surface water, the water present on the surface of the earth. Second, groundwater. When the water gather in the beneath of the earth, means जमीन के अंदर कहीं पर जगह हो जहां पर पानी इकट्ठा होता है, that is known as the groundwater. Surface water, because I have covered these points, that's why I am just going in a speed. I just want to start the new topic today. Surface water, India received 4,000 billion cubic meter, 4,000 BMC water. Okay, and all these water is presented in rivers, lake, ponds and canal. We do not calculate the oceans in these water bodies because ocean water is not good for drinking as well as it is not good for the agriculture also. But the water that we are getting from river, lake, pond and canals, the water that we get from these water bodies are very, very beneficial for the daily life and for the agriculture also. You can see the picture of a surface water. Next is a groundwater. Whatever the water is presented under the beneath of the ground, you can see the trees are there. Next is unsaturated zone, then water table, groundwater, saturated zones. Then fractured rocks are there, gravels are there. Groundwater fills the space between soil particles and fractured rock beneath the earth's surface. So how it's happened? Suppose it is raining. Whenever it rains in speed, जब बारिश काफी ज्यादा स्पीड में होती है तो the old people in our house, what they used to say, इतनी तेजी से बारिश नहीं होनी चाहिए, धीरे धीरे थम के बरसना चाहिए, ऐसे तो बोलते हैं ना, धीरे धीरे होना चाहिए. क्यों? When it rains slowly, the drops of a tiny drop of water fall on the surface of the earth. Then the surface of the earth suck it slowly. धीरे धीरे उसको अपने अंदर जमीन का की जो तहें होती है वो धीरे धीरे अपने अंदर उसको खींचती हैं. And when they suck all the water inside, then the groundwater level always increases. Every area has the different level of groundwater. We are lucky that we are in Uttar Pradesh. That's why we can easily get the groundwater. But if we were in southern part, Tamil Nadu, yes, southern India, or in northern India, we are talking about Maharashtra, Haryana. If we were in those areas, Jammu Kashmir, it is okay. It's not very bad for the water because so many rivers originated from the region of Jammu and Kashmir. And they do not need that much of water that we use because of the climatic difference. They do not have that much of temperature also.
Ma'am. रुनेश, मैम की आवाज तुम्हें आ रही है?
नहीं आ रही भाई.
हाँ, पता नहीं क्या हो गया.
It is separated from the large body of water. That large body may be a river. That large body may be a lake, maybe a sea, or maybe a what do you call ocean. You can see that this is a lagoon. You can see it is connected with sea, but it is separated from the sea. Shallow मतलब जो ज़्यादा गहरा ना हो. That is lagoon. It is also very useful for the different kinds of work. Next is backwater. What is backwater? When the water, suppose water is flowing from that river is flowing from on its path, and the summer season started. So what happened? The wideness of the river became less. It became thin. When the river became thin, sometimes when there is more deepness on the bank of the river, when there is more deepness on the bank of the river, the water is stuck there. A small body of water is stuck there. I'll show you the diagram, then you will be able to understand it easily. That is backwater. कि जा रहे थे पीछे थोड़ा सा पानी छोड़कर चले गए. Okay, this is the picture. Even it happens in the rivers also, in the sea also. Okay. So that area, you can see my cursor on your screen, that backwater area.
Yes,
This area is known as backwater. Okay. Next
Yes,
is why irrigation is very important in India. Okay. Because we do not have certain rainfall. This is the time of that we can get the heavy rainfall. ये ऐसा time था कि इस वक्त रोज बारिश होती. But what's happening? Are we getting the water? I think past 5 एक हफ्ता पहले शायद लखनऊ में अच्छी बारिश हुई थी.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the uncertainty of rainfall. That's why we need irrigation. So the area which is near to the Lucknow, they are also not getting the rainfall. That's why they were using the means of irrigation. Next is the uneven distribution of rainfall. Uneven distribution of rainfall. Some area they get more than 250 centimeters of rainfall, like Western Ghat. And areas in Rajasthan, they receive less than 25 centimeter of rainfall. So this monsoon is not beneficial for the whole India. That's why the irrigation is very important in those areas where monsoon did not give its water properly, the rainfall. Next is crop requirement. If this time we used to cultivate the rice crop, so rice
Yes,
needs lots of water. Okay, but on the other hand, wheat does not need lots of water. Gram, चने में एक बार पानी दिया जाता है, दोबारा फिर जल्दी नहीं दिया ही नहीं जाता है. Okay, so every crop have the different requirement of water. So according to that, those requirement, the farmers used to give the water to the field. Okay, the farmer used to give the water to the field. That's why irrigation is practices in different parts of India in different manners. Next is the nature of the soil. Literate soil or a red soil, it can easily evaporate the water because the clay consistency is not there in these soil. I have taught you earlier when I was teaching the chapter soil of India. Red soil and literate soil, they do not have the clay consistency in them. That's why they are not able to store water in the form of humidity in themselves. Whether the black soil and alluvial soil have the same quality, that they can preserve water in them. इतनी जल्दी evaporate नहीं करते. Okay, the nature of the soil is very important. In which area we are living, which type of quality, which quality of soil is there, and that area will be able to have water in it or not. Okay, next is to utilize river water efficiency. We all know that during the this rainy season, the rivers also comes in the face of flood. So we have to use those water. हम अगर उस पानी को इस्तेमाल कर लें, the water which is causing flood in the river, so we can stop the river to be in floody situation. So that's why we can utilize the water of rivers also for the irrigation. That's why the people used to make canals. The government of India used to make canal. जहाँ पे थोड़ा सा पानी का level ज़्यादा हुआ, what did they do? They opened the mouth of the canal. Even on the school where there is a canal, you can see that canal is always not filled with water. हमेशा नहीं उसमें पानी रहता है. Sometime it is filled with water, sometime it is without water. Why? Because it depends on the use and requirement, and as well as for the quantity of water in the river also. अगर जरूरत नहीं है, it is not used for the irrigation also, but the level of river is increasing, तो dam के दरवाजे खोल दिए जाते हैं and these canals are always filled with water. Next is to utilize river water efficiency. It's over. So next is to maximize production. If we will not give a good amount of water to our field, we will not able to get the good quantity of crops from our fields. That's why the maximum production also needs maximum quantity of water. Now I have some facts which is related to the irrigation in India. India is having the total geographical area into 329 meter hectare, which is about 2.45% of the global area. पूरी दुनिया का में जितने भी लैंड मासेस है उसका 2.45% एरिया हमारे पास है. Okay, so this area needs lots of water, which is about 50.2% of total geographical area of India. Because India ka 50% we use for the agriculture. So that 50% area they need lots of water. And in this possesses 4% of the total annual runoff in the rivers of the world. हमारी नदियों में कितना पानी है? If we'll take the comparison with other rivers from all around the world, only 4% water we have in our rivers. That 4% is too much. It's not the small quantity. It's such a large quantity, that 4%. दुनिया भर की rivers का 4% we have. And when we have to utilize this 4%, इस 4% में से हम 1% भी नहीं utilize करते हैं for irrigation. उसके बाद भी the rivers are playing such an important role in the irrigation of India. Again, the points are there: insufficient rainfall, uneven distribution of rainfall, empowerment of perennial crop, development of agriculture in desert areas. So all these 4 important points that you have to keep in your mind. Just print these points in your mind, that these are the 4 important points which are very, very useful for the necessity of irrigation in India. Just keep all these points in your mind. इसलिए मैं छोटे से छोटा करके लाती हूँ कि you can easily learn the things. Okay, next is the favorable factors required for irrigation. I will edit it. I don't think it will happen. Okay, it's not working. I will make. Okay, favorable factor required for irrigation. Okay, so what are the factors why we need irrigation water? Irrigation means water for our field. Number one is nature of crop. Which type of crop is there in the field? First of all, we have to see the nature. कैसी crop है? I have given you the example of gram, an example of rice also. Gram needs once a water in a time, and rice needs lots of water. अभी if you'll go somewhere, जाना नहीं कहीं because corona is there, but if you'll go outside, so you'll see the field. अगर तुम खेतों को देखोगे तो उसमें तुमको पानी कीचड़ दिखेगा, और वो जो छोटे छोटे से you will see the plants ना, these plants are of rice. Okay, so rice needs lots of water. So this is the nature of the crop. The requirement of the irrigation is depend on the nature of the crop. Next is explanation. Okay, sorry, that's explanation is there. Next is the, let me read it. Each crop needs a specific amount of water during the various stages of its growth and ripening. यही मैंने आपको अभी clarify किया, the same point. Next is the type of monsoon and rainfall. Actually, I have given you the example. This is the time when we need lots of water from the monsoon itself. But monsoon is not coming to Lucknow, not in Lucknow, in so many parts of the northern India. And they are not giving us water. Whether this is the time for the ripening of that rice crop. Okay, so this time we need lots of water because monsoon and rainfall are not giving that much of water. That's why we need to irrigate our fields. इसलिए हमको अपनी खेतों में पानी देना ही पड़ता है. Next is the nature of soil in which crops are grown. आप जहां पर आप पौधे लगा रहे हैं, first of all you have to know कि in which area you are growing your crops. तुम अपने crops कहाँ पे लगा रहे हो, उस जगह का soil कैसा है. That is very important to understand. Okay, these were the factors. Now I will show you different tables of methods of irrigation. Okay, first table is irrigation methods are there. There are three parts: surface irrigation, subsurface irrigation, and sprinkle irrigation. Okay, surface irrigation, flooding, furrow method, contour farming. Okay, flooding have two parts: wild flooding, controlled flooding. I will explain it. Next, controlled flooding had free flooding, contour, lateral flooding, border strips, deep basin flooding, zigzag method of flooding. Okay, these are the different methods of flooding. Surface irrigation कैसे कहते हैं? Canal irrigation. Okay, that is surface irrigation. Or if we'll take out the water with the help of tube wells, and we will take a water from one place to another with the help of pipe, or we will dig a row for the water. In our school, we can see the thick pipes like an anaconda on our fields. हमने देखे ना हमारे स्कूल के उस पे मोटे मोटे पाइप्स होते हैं एनाकोंडा की तरह मोटे मोटे. So that is there because tube well is there. Okay, so that is also surface irrigation. So sometimes we get water in force. कभी हम बहुत like in rice farming. When there were rice in the field, we can give the water in the flooded form. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दे सकते हैं. But if there is not a crop like a rice there, then we have to control it, and we have to give it into different parts. Next is subsurface irrigation. Subsurface irrigation, we have a pipe under a ground which is having hole. When we pass the water into that pipe, it will give, मतलब वो थोड़ा सा ऊपर थोड़ा सा नीचे करके होता है और वो जड़ों में डायरेक्टली पानी पहुंचाता है. Last is sprinkle irrigation. We can see it in also in our campus. अगर वहाँ होते तो मैं बहुत अच्छे से और इसको समझाती. Especially in that football ground, you can see the sprinkle irrigation machines लगी रहती है. फव्वारे की तरह पानी निकला करता है, चारों तरफ उसमें पानी वो गिराया करते हैं. That is sprinkle irrigation. Now, okay. Now, with the help of this flow chart, I will tell you about the different methods of irrigation. This flow chart, I will make it little bit wider, then you can easily see that. You all can see that clearly now. Should I make it more wide? Class 10th?
मैम इट मैम गायब ही हो गया अब।
I will show it now. वो मैंने minimize किया था. I want to see you all. So should I make it more wide or should I start explaining it?
मैम इट्स फाइन मैम।
Okay. Means of irrigation में there are two types. Primitive methods of irrigation जो पुराने समय से चला आ रहा है and we are still using it, and modern methods of irrigation. Okay. Primitive method we have canal irrigation. कनाल का एग्जाम्पल दूर जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, स्कूल के रास्ते में कनाल पड़ता है. उसके अलावा you can see the canals, the thin canals in the villages also. Those who have visited the village, they can easily see it there. Okay. So the canal irrigation का मतलब क्या हुआ कि नदी से we cut a row, whether it is wide or a thin, and the water is coming through the canal. Okay, that is canal irrigation. Next is tank irrigation. Acha, let me explain one thing more. Canal irrigation is mostly popular in Uttar Pradesh. Some part of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, the canal irrigation is very popular. But in some part of Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, some part of Haryana also, very little part of that, what do you call, the Rajasthan, Gujarat, and some part of West Bengal also. Okay, these all areas also use the canal irrigation. Clear? Because this canal irrigation is very helpful for them. I will show you one video also if I'll have the time. Otherwise, I will share a link also of that video. Okay. So canal irrigation is very popular, especially in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Next is tank irrigation. Tank irrigation is not popular in Uttar Pradesh. Tank irrigation is popular in southern part of India and in that Rajasthan area also you can see. Rajasthan में you have seen the wells which are having stairs. देखा होगा ना पिक्चर्स में, वो सीढ़ियों वाले कुएं उतर के अंदर जाते हैं, बड़े खूबसूरत very beautiful wells are there. So I just want to give you that example because tank is like that. What happened in southern part? Southern part, all over the southern plateau is made up of a granite. Granite.
Means,
yes.
I'm a stone.
Yes, because according to the archaeological department and the geographers of India, whatever the research have been done on the southern part of India, we got that the evidence that the southern part is made up of a molten lava, magma. I don't know when, no one knows कि a lakh year before there were a active volcano in the southern part of India. And we can't deny it because Andaman and Nicobar is the part of a southern part of India. And on some island they are having the active volcanoes. तो चलिए उनसे पूछते हैं जो अभी अंडमान होकर के आए थे 6 महीना पहले, मिस्टर अक्षय.
म्यूट करके बैठे हैं.
अक्षय, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Akshay, open your camera. Akshay, open your camera. Yes, Akshay.
मैम
So
वो
you were
भाई
there-
चिल्ला रहा है.
Okay. Tell me one thing. When you were there in Andaman and Nicobar, so have you seen a volcano there? क्या देखा था
मैम
बताओ?
स्मॉल वॉल्केनोज, लेकिन मैम उसमें आग नहीं, वो मड वॉल्केनो थे.
Because you are not allowed to go on those islands.
Yes, ma'am.
Because
Yes,
in
ma'am, we are not
Andaman and
allowed to
Nicobar, so many islands are prohibited. You are not allowed to go there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And ma'am, we are not allowed to go at Nicobar, only at Andaman.
Yes. because the tribes lives the
Yes,
tribe
ma'am.
lives there, and so many things were there. But still, there are active volcanoes. They are not so active as they are present. The volcanoes presented in
Yes,
the Ring
ma'am.
of Fire, Pacific Ocean Ring of Fire, class 9th. याद है कि भूल गए
Yes,
geography?
ma'am, याद है.
Yes, ma'am. Pacific Ocean.
Okay, Arunesh,
Yes, ma'am.
याद है Pacific Ocean Ring of Fire?
Yes, ma'am. याद है अच्छे से.
Okay, so that type of volcanoes are not there, but a little bit active volcanoes are there. But the normal people are not allowed to go on those islands.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the normal people are not allowed to go on those islands.
Authorized ones.
Wait a minute, I'm again sharing. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. So that's why the land of the southern India is, please mute yourself, somebody is making noise. The land of the southern India is made up of these hard rocks. So the surface of the southern India is not able to absorb water in it. बारिश तो वहां बहुत होती है, लेकिन इतना हार्ड लैंड होता है कि वो अपने अंदर पानी खींच ही नहीं पाता. Okay, that's why ground level of southern India is very bad. वहां पे ground level आपको मिलेगा ही नहीं अच्छा, किसी पार्ट में साउथ इंडिया के नहीं मिलेगा. That's why they used to make a tank बनाते हैं वो. I can share to all of you my own experience when I was there in Bangalore. The house where we were there and हाउस जो था, उस हाउस के नीचे एक बड़ा सा टैंक बना हुआ था. आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट्स ऑफ लखनऊ वी हैव दैट सीवर सिस्टम, सो नो नीड टू मेक टैंक्स अंडर आवर हाउसेस. हम लोग के घर के पास सीवर लाइंस होती है तो हम लोग को जरूरत नहीं होती है. जिनके यहाँ नहीं होती वो टैंक बनाते हैं. तो बट दिस टैंक, नॉर्थ इंडियन टैंक एंड द साउथ इंडियन टैंक्स आर डिफरेंट. वो टैंक बना था जो भी रेन वाटर होता था उसकी हार्वेस्टिंग के लिए. एंड इवन व्हेन देयर इज नो रेनिंग, तो वो जो भी पानी आता था वहां पर फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट, दे यूज्ड टू गैदर देयर वाटर अंडर द टैंक. उस टैंक में वो पानी इकट्ठा होता था. एंड व्हेनेवर दे वांट टू यूज द वाटर, दे स्विच ऑन द पंप, फिर उनकी टंकी भर जाती थी. Okay, because they have to pay lots of bill for the water bill, जिसे आप कहते हैं water tax, जिसे आप कहते हैं, हमसे ज्यादा वो भरते हैं क्योंकि it is easy to get water in northern part of India, but it is not easy to get water in the southern part of India. That's why tank irrigation is very very popular in the southern part of India. वो क्या करते हैं, टैंक बना देते हैं, टैंक के अंदर पानी इकट्ठा करते हैं, दे स्टोर द वाटर देयर. Then whenever if they require a water for the irrigation, they used to take water from the tank with the help of different machines and give that water to the fields.
Excuse me,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, the southern part lives near the sea. Ma'am, they can use a system like some tube wells in which the starting of the tube is connected with the sea, and they can put some filters inside the pipe, and the water can come there by filtering it, so they can use a purifier.
It will be very very expensive because we all know that the quantity of salt is very very much in the sea water. It's the sea water is having the high quantity of salt. बहुत ज़्यादा नमक होता है. So to purify that water and to use it for agriculture and household work, it is quite impossible for the normal people. अगर ऐसा होता, the people can easily use. Why everyone will shout कि please save water. इतना तो पानी है हमारे पास. We can easily use that. 70% of surface of the earth is covered with water. 71%. So we can easily use the water. समझ में आ रहा? But it is not possible because to purify that water, it's not easy for the human being. and the sea or the ocean water is not useful for, it is not useful for drinking, the household water as well. It is not useful for the agriculture also. समझ में आ रहा है? वो
Yes.
किसी चीज के लिए भी यूजफुल नहीं होता है, that ocean water. So that's why they used to make tanks. Tanks are very, very important for them and very useful. Next topic is wells. Surface well and tube well. There are two types of well. Surface well, कुआं सबने देखा होगा, बड़ा सा होल खोदा गया, पानी धीरे धीरे करके ऊपर आया और बाल्टी डालकर पानी निकाल लिया. Next is tube well. Tube well भी आपने देखा होगा. Our school is also having a tube well. That's why I have given you the example earlier. Okay, tube well is also there. So you can dig a hole, a thin hole into the beneath of the earth, and you can get the water from inside the earth, that groundwater, with the help of different machines. Okay, wait a minute. So there are two types of wells. Now I'm going to tell you about tube wells and surface well. There are two types of surface wells: lined wells or unlined wells. Lined wells means normal wells जो होते हैं, एक unlined wells होते हैं कि like in Rajasthan we used to find those types of wells are there. Okay. Next is the topic is method of drawing water from the surface well में से lined well में से. जैसे गांव में जो छोटे छोटे कुएं होते हैं उसमें से हम पानी कैसे निकालेंगे. Okay, and how we will dig, we will be able to get water out of those wells. Okay, number one is Persian wheel. Persian wheel, when I will, wait a minute, I'm just showing you a video, then you can easily understand it. Wait a minute. I'm just finding the small video. Not able to get. Okay, I'll show you a video. Wait a minute.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire, messages that forge
Wait a
brighter
minute, I'm just
connections,
sharing.
and emails that get the job done, you need to think about more than just grammar and spelling.
And we can only
This
listen to
sentence
audio.
Wait a
is
minute.
wordy and hard to read. It undermines the writer's message, and the word choice is bland. Grammarly's cutting-edge technology helps you craft compelling, understandable writing
Took
that
time.
makes an impact on your reader.
Okay. Ad was there, so.
So hi guys, this is Varsha and you're watching First Me. So friends, in this
No,
section
no,
we
no,
are
not
going to
this
discuss the
video. Wait a
important
minute.
questions from your water resources from geography, and all these questions
Just want actually such a long videos are coming. No, I just want a small video on it. Let's check this video. It's not working. Okay, no issues. I will share a video because continuously it is also not working. Wait a minute. I'm sharing that PPT again. I will show you the video tomorrow. Okay. Persian wheels is like a wheel. एक wheel समझ रहे हो ना? What is wheel? just imagine the wheel of a man who used to make a clay pot. मिट्टी के बर्तन के लिए जो व्हील इस्तेमाल होता है, that type of a wheel, it is a big wheel, and there are different types of mugs on all its sides. So they can go inside. They can go inside the water and bring the water from inside. Wait a minute, I got some disturbance. Wait a minute. 1 minute, class 10. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, this is the Persian wheel. These are the different mode of taking water out of the well. So it is not in your syllabus. Just listen their name: Persian wheel, Rehat, Charas, Mode, Picot, Dekhli. One day I was watching a video of the irrigation of the Arabian fields. There was a donkey and a man. Two men were there and a donkey. They put a bucket into the well. Okay. Then the one side rope was with the bucket into the well, and one side rope was with donkey. And it was a plain field. कोई ऐसा नहीं था कि वहां पे पहाड़ हो. Plain field. They were there. Now the donkey and one man started walking. They were walking. One time they got disappeared. I'm not able to see them in the video. Then that bucket of filled of water come out of the well. मतलब can you imagine कि वो well कितना deep होगा? कि वो आदमी इतनी दूर चला गया कि it is not able to see them. इतने गहरे कुएं से पानी उन्होंने निकाला था. So we are really very lucky that we are born in Uttar Pradesh, and we can easily get water. Okay, next is the modern method of irrigation. I will wind up the class. Only 1 minute is left. Sprinkle irrigation. The sprinkle irrigation that happened in your school also.
Yes, ma'am.
Drip irrigation. Drip irrigation क्या होता है? पाइप में छोटे-छोटे छेद कर देते हैं. When the water flow from there, the water come out from those drips. Okay, the last one is the bamboo irrigation. Bamboo irrigation, they cut the bamboos into two parts, and they use the bamboos as a pipe to take water from one part to another part. This bamboo irrigation is only popular in Assam. So from tomorrow we are going to study all this irrigation pattern in detail, with the diagrams, with the examples, with the characteristics, and the factors that affect all these irrigations topic. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
For today, I am winding up the class.
Thank you, ma'am.
And tomorrow we will meet and we will try to cover most of the part of this chapter. Okay? Stay at home, and please, before coming to the class, revise and read the chapter. Because if you will not read the chapter, you will not able to understand what I am teaching. Okay? Goodbye.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
चलिए.
Thank you, ma'am. ठीक है.